Let him set up the buffs. Don't panic yet. You will get all free. Just... Oh, wait. The reason I'm in group 1 is because I need mana tide and commanding for the first boss. The Lair Bruce does a fear, I believe, or is the caster who does the fear? Right, the Lair Bruce does a big cleave, so they need to be faced away. Alright, are we good to go? No people, go pull them up, please. Let's go. Where's your friend?
That's her.
Sorry. Just, yeah.
Charges.
Let's go. You mean just stop DPS?
No, I was going slow there.
They reset when they try.
It's a complete reset. You just need to stop.
I see.
Maybe you want me to put Croak on Blind Eye instead of you, and you just play pickup. I think that's probably better. Alright, Sebby, I don't need Sal for this fight. I'm gonna click it off.
Oh no, are we doing it now? I was just
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, this is fine. Alright, put on stamina gear. What's up, boys? 13.9k health.
Well, you're not wanting Fell Gods to be
Nope.
gunslick.
I mean, you can, just don't use it to annoy my mob. Alright, so this boss is all about the pull. So there's a bunch of different mobs, and there's a bunch of different kill orders. So we'll just take the mobs from left to right real quick. We have Kigler the Crazed. He's crazed. What he does, if you're in melee, he's gonna blast wave you. So only range can attack him. He'll be marked with a moon. The people responsible for tanking him will be Onatar and Angela. We are putting Angela on for safety. In theory, if Onatar has all the threat, he will never be polymorphed, and he can keep threat for eternity on it. Then we have Blind Eye Vizier, which is a healer who does a power word shield and a prayer of mending. What needs to happen here is that this is the main kill target. This is the big bloodlust. This is the full pump on this boss. He can only be kicked once the shield is removed, but he can be kicked with certain special abilities such as intimidation, intercept, stun, and so on without outside the shield. Then you have High King Malgar, which is the actual boss. He has a few mechanics. The most notable mechanic is that he does a intimidating shout, which is, as you may know if you'd played this game, a fear. So what's going to happen is that he's going to fear the main tank, and it's a bit yikes. When we reach sub 50%, he will start charging and fearing everybody. When that happens, all the groups need to have a tremor totem. Then you have on the summoner, which is a warlock, as the name implies. He should just be tanked by a normal tank, which would be Njor. He summons Fellhounds. What you do with the Fellhounds is you just banish or fear them. Then we have the last mob, which is Crush the Firehand, which is a fire mage. His special ability is that he has a shield, which when you spell steal, it reduces your damage taken by 75%. And his fireball hits the greatest threat targets, which should at all times be me. And I need to spell steal it to not die. How the pull is executed is also big guy whirlwinds, don't stand in whirlwind. Is that the mage pulls first, which is me. I will pull Crush the Firehand, and everything else happens around that. Namely, do you agree that the boss, the Morgul, should be tanked over here? Where I am, roughly?
I used to tank him
That's fine. That's completely fine.
Good.
One should be there. It will be Crush casting back in the corner.
Yeah. Most of the DPS should just be able to go over here where I am right now. Pretty much the entire raid should go to where I am now. I don't know how fickle the pull range is on this client, so I don't really want to attempt it.
Not very. I think you can precast.
Yeah, I know I can precast. When I do the pull, I'll do a pull timer. It's very important. All DPS will go and suck down Skull, right? Onatar and Angela, you will focus on the Craze. Njor, you will focus on the Warlock, and namely help pick up the Felguards till the Hunter's to the Warlock under control. Panini, can you misdirect? Does anybody need a misdirect?
Croak, probably.
Yeah, can you misdirect Skull onto Croak? Right? Use your consumes and shit.
Ian Kigler onto me.
Then nobody else will be hitting him. So like, yeah, Ange can MD to you.
Yeah, cool. Because Angie's DPS is going to be a lot higher than mine.
Yeah, but it's just safety to put you on it.
You could probably go around to the left when you're buffed, you two, and you can just grab him on the way when they pull.
Yeah, can you use the commanding shot again, Brisk?
Where do you want Circle to be tanked?
Yes.
if we're when we're ready to go, I can.
So Skull will be tanked where he is, right? And Skull should be moved a little bit away. No melee should ever hit Kigler. Everybody should kill Skull. Once Skull is dead, all the melee will go on the summoner, and all the range will go on Kigler. As long as you're just not near the mage with him. That's basically it.
One last thing. When the shield is up on Blind Eye is immune to interrupts, you need to break the shield before you interrupt.
Yeah.
Are we one?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, I said it as well.
Oh, sorry, I missed it.
One final thing. Who's
Who's what?
healing me?
Who's healing Sebi? Who's healing Connor? If you guys have figured anything out.
Are we moving slightly ahead of where I'm standing now? So I won't be able to. Someone needs to be.
Yeah.
Ross, can you handle Connor? I've got Kev.
Cool. It shouldn't be difficult at all.
I didn't hear the name there, sorry.
Connor.
Bored.
The first name. Nostock, yeah?
Yeah, Nostock is healing on the tower.
Oh, okay.
And Ange.
I'm gonna be where we're pretty much standing now, so.
Yeah, the raid needs to move on the pole.
Yeah.
I might have missed the healing assignments. If there were...
I saw him Brisket. For sure. Feather, just heal Croak at the beginning.
Okay.
Alright. We have more healers than we need, so 1, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone too many. Alright, everyone is ready. It's important that you follow the pull timer. So I'm just gonna sneak in range. I'm gonna see. Everybody be ready right now in case that you can't like big cast on him.
You pretty much ready, and I'll buff you.
I mean, I am ready, but oh, I'm in range now. Okay, so this is a 12-second pull timer.
Remember to give Croak a chance to grab one there. Don't go too
5,
mental.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Too close. You're not getting nowhere right, well? Oh, you're fine. Okay, just making sure.
Blind eye down.
Alright. Melee on summoner, range on for fuck's sake, I'm dead. I mean, yeah, good luck. Like, combo res me.
Right?
Yeah. Use the pad or combo res me.
Ow.
Ow.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
See if you can use the pad, but just kill Crush if you can. Just kill Crush. But just
Bomb's
kill
on
Crush.
9%.
Yeah, but we're all dead. Stumpy. Alright, just run in.
Giggler's dead.
Yeah, you're not getting it now. You don't have any need. I think I did a bad timing on the mage stuff.
Yeah, you died in 0.4 seconds.
Just die inside the raid, by the way, if you haven't. How the fuck? I think I was too close to him.
Did you get the Blast Nova?
Yeah,
I got,
got hit by
I got Nova the moment the buff ran out, so I just took Nova and Fireball and just got like actually marked completely. That's okay. That's on me. I don't know why you guys like trying to run out of shit. You should just
My
taking it
world
back in.
buffs.
Oh, your fucking world buffs.
Still got on my well bus, mate.
That's okay. Everybody saw what's happening. Like, I mean, there people only started dying because I died, right? Like that's like the first thing that happened. Okay.
With Angie's DPS, Kigler is dying really fast.
So basically, after Blind Eye, the range goes on Kigler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once Blind Eye is dead, when the range goes on Kigler and the melee goes on the summoner.
Okay. And after Kigler, what target should we take? Just the one from
The
Angel
dogs. The dogs. The dogs are not on the Anger Summon. The dogs are next, and then range help kill my target, and then the melee kills hiking. Does anyone have any questions at all?
Is it worth soulstoning you, Cav?
No, because if I mean, you can try and soulstone me, but I died because I played like shit. So I haven't done this in 50. I haven't done this tanking in 15 years, so it's been a while.
I mean, it's just that it doesn't see much point in doing it on a healer, because if we start to wipe, the High King smashes everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. Ready, check. I'm just checking when my spell shield faded. It faded like an actual moment.
Does grounding help you? There's, like,
I don't remember if it does. The thing is, that was just me playing like I did a mistake, so we'll just try again.
Also, you can resist as well, doesn't it? Which is why you need the health pool.
We don't have any bloodlust right now. We'll just do an attempt without bloodlust. Okay, so I know that a lot of people can be useful in the groups, but there's a reason the groups are as they are right now. I need the commanding shout, and Crow probably needs the commanding shout as well. I need the mana tide from Nostock. That's it. As it is right now. I understand there's a lot of like considerations with the group, but they are how they are right now. And we do not do a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is much more normal. I think Briska probably needs like 2 healers at least, right?
I hit her 8k on his big hit and 5k spent.
I got the special off in time.
Here's a safety measure.
Cool. Melee, you cannot be on him. Like, and you cannot be on Crush either. You can be no melee on Crush. No.
Almost loose.
Yeah, just kill Orm. There can be no melee on Crush. Casters go on Crush. Casters on Crush. Melee on Orm. Once Orm is dead, melee bring High King to like 55% until Crush is dead. More heals and Brisket. Ooh. I'm fine. They can't have the... Because he's going to take the buff. He's going to take the buff. Please make sure he does not take the buff.
Beck, are you able to get over to Cav to rebuff him with commanding?
I'm fine. As long as the Fell Hunter does not take the pet, if it doesn't take the buff. Thank you, Nimi.
Nope.
Cool. Alright. Raid, be with me. Be spread out around me. Just be like max range to the boss. If you don't need to be next to the boss, be away from the whirlwind. In a moment, we need tremors in all groups. Nostok have our group bloodlusted?
No.
Oh, you said. Yeah. job.
Okay.
Hey.
Fucking shit. What is that hell?
Snooze helm.
Give it to Nostook, he's getting all the loot.
Yes.
Big shoulder token.
More multi-class.
Looks kind of okay.
You thought you gotten rid of tier 2 hunters. You're sadly mistaken. Alright. The raid stays here. Here we have the 2 hunters up and pull the priestess into us. Because they do a fierce.
Can I get new stamina, please?
Buff Njor with stamina.
That Shadow Ward Death, bless you.
Yeah. Get used to it. Chase him away.
Welcome to the new world of Feast Executes.
Executing themselves.
That too.
Ah, fuck. It's okay, I'm alive.
Pants.
Yeah, somebody get the patrol. We can go up like a little bit. Ah, he sits with him.
He
Alright,
sits
wait.
with them, yeah, he stopped.
Oh, I want to talk.
You just want to take all 3?
Yeah, just kill the brute first.
Krog and Njor get the back one.
Yep, I'll get across.
I have his Wind Fury animation now. Like, and like Thunder Fury.
It's just a Wind Fury ripoff.
So excited. Much trash.
Man, I'm loving this.
Also, these hills are like LOS points, so make sure that everyone's standing in the same place.
Yeah, Rebate be like up here with me on top of the hill.
I understand. Yeah.
Wait. Did you go arcane? Or are you just meaning it? Okay. It's true. Oh, I have a soul stone.
Try disarming this guy.
It's okay. Hold weapon.
Alright.
Nemi, do you want to explain Gruul? Because you did the right up to it.
Yep, sure. Let's wait for Rocket to get up.
Don't go into the gate yet.
A dog.
Alright, this is Gruul. Gruul hits very hard. Has a couple of abilities. Do the simple ones first. First is a DPS raise, because he gains a stacking damage buff the longer the fight takes, which makes everything do more damage. Big hurt. He also does an AoE silence every now and then, it's called Reverberation. I think there's an approximate timer on the boss mode for it, so make sure the tanks are topped off as best you can before it hits. And then there's rocks will fall from the ceiling. It's very obvious where it's falling. It's basically like falling pebbles onto the ground. If you stand in it, you can take a lot of damage. It should be easy to move out of. And then we have the Slam and the Shatter. This is basically the entire fight. When he slams, everyone will be knocked around the room in a completely random direction at a completely random distance. Then every second after that, you will lose 20% movement speed, I think, every second. So after 5-6 seconds, you're going to be stunned in place. And then he will shatter you. And when he shatters, you will take damage accordingly to how close you are to other players that are also being shattered. If you are closer than 5 yards to someone during the shatter, I think you will get one shot no matter what, because the damage scales very high for every yard between players. What the entire boss fight comes down to is that everyone spreads out properly after the slam is hit, which can be a bit unpredictable because you don't know where you'll be, and a lot of people can get knocked into the same place. You can never stand together with someone else. You have to do your best to make whatever distance between everyone around you as well as you can. Range checkers help, but what you should do is you should look at everyone around you and just adjust all the time as they move and just try to be max distance from everyone.
If you blindly follow your range checker, you're doing this fight wrong.
You have to keep in mind though that like you can't just stay in place or like push someone into like a wall or something. You need to be aware not only where you are but where everyone else is and make sure that you give them enough space. It will make a bit more sense after you've seen it a couple of times, I think. But what it comes down to is that you need to optimize the distance between you and everyone else.
It's a moving grid, and you cannot guarantee where you'll be tossed to. Sometimes you'll be next to a bunch of people. There is one very simple rule. You cannot, under any circumstance, go near the tank. In this case, brisket. It is vital. On this fight, how the off-tank mechanic works, it is based on the second on the threat table. Normally, we will not have Sakrash being tank for this or tank spec at all. This is a week one thing, you know, just to see it. On this attempt, we're not really designating who will be the second tank. Because I don't know how much threat you guys are doing at this attempt. I don't know. So be ready for a little bit of everything. It will probably, I don't know who it's gonna be, but we'll see, right? We'll adjust to it. You will bloodlust when I call for it. You will not bloodlust until we've seen at least one shatter. I just want to see people handling the shatter and focus on the mechanic. You cannot guarantee where you'll be knocked to. Like, there's no way telling you, and you have to react, and you have to play as a team. You're probably going to be looking at like minimum 2 healers per boss, sorry, per tank. Probably 3 on the main tank. And like 1 floater, maybe, on the raid. Like, people just need to adapt. Right.
I traditionally kind of tank him where he is. Is that fine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you should tank it with your back against the wall, so you reduce the odds that you get thrown around. You can still get knocked in a different direction, but it's slightly less risky.
Right. If you're ready, you can just walk like 1 step into the room.
is a gate that closes.
Yeah, it closes on the pull. And you need to spread out during this thing. So we'll do a pull 12, and we will see how this goes. Just no. Let Brisket go in first.
5, 4,
when I call for
3,
it. Which
two,
not like I said it like
1.
at least not until the first shatter is over. Because I wanna see the shatter. Wanna see people's like ability to deal with it.
Remember to use the
He needs to
room.
be much more in the middle. Name is sorry, name is just
It's the hurtful.
Yeah.
Still a lot of people that can move around about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should stand with you because it turns around.
Yeah. Count slam coming up. First shatter happening in a moment. Go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shutter. Bam.
Alright, let's just continue. Let's not use the lost. Like, we need to see like one more. I don't think using your angst is worth it right now. Like, if the next shatter goes perfectly with no deaths, I'll ask you all three to aim, but that's about it.
I'm not gonna have rage to keep debuffs up early. Derek, if you can do dummy shot.
Silence. Love it. This is still pretty good. I feel like we're yeah, but I feel like we're missing a slime. We should have gotten a shadow for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is being a slime.
Alright,
Yeah,
go.
it's the slime. Oh, this is a shit slime for me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No. Okay.
Bam.
This is probably death. How many healers is alive? I mean, we could. Let's just take this attempt all the way to we can, and then next attempt we'll use all the combat resistance and angst. Like, people just need to try to shatter, like, observe what happens.
Hurtful's starting to hurt.
I mean, unless you think we can kill it, everybody like angst and lost and everything.
No, I don't think so. We're gonna get to like 17 gross at this rate.
Yeah, lost would like take care of a lot of it.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
That was that.
It's scared there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He should be.
You're gonna start
he
plugging
should-
people now. We'll
He
see
should be.
how,
He should be dying
you're
around this
taking.
scroll. So
Yeah, which is fine. Like we didn't lose, we didn't do like anything, and we like saving
as
up.
long as I don't dodge or parry every single hurtful, I will have enough rage to at least I can afford no problem.
Alright, let's just get ourselves kills. Let's just get ourselves kills in this one. How much did he melee me for?
Yes.
4, 3,
Not that much.
2, 1.
Just the 20k.
That is a waste of a bubble.
Every single yard between you and a person drastically increases the damage you both take. So
I mean,
it
if
is
you can run away
imperative.
to the side, run away to the
I mean,
side.
you can run all the way out to the side of the room. Like whoever's closest to
edges and stuff.
the edge of the room should 100% go to the edge of the room.
Like, if you can lick the wall, lick the wall. That is perfectly acceptable.
Let's see what it's saying. Okay, so Jan Roker was too close. So, okay, Tiger, did you feel like you didn't have enough room to move towards me? Because I know you were like to my right.
I think mine particularly weird. There were people outside me. I felt they needed to go towards the wall, as we're just saying. If everyone that's on the outside goes towards the wall, it means people that have been pushed in the middle can also move out. Because otherwise,
Yeah.
you're around the boss, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, of
I think
course.
that's where around the boss will vary it.
As much as Cav said it's a DPS race, it's mostly about survival.
Yeah,
We
my
have
side on the
DPS,
left was real chill.
You don't have to be in position to be hitting the boss.
So do you feel that we should lost in the pool or wait for the first round, Shadow?
I'd say wait for the first.
I would wait.
Okay, because then Fred is also established.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do that, and then like we'll lost, and then we just combat restless and stuff.
It also gives us like an opportunity to see who survives the first one. Like if a whole bunch die, then it's a waste of time.
If we do a good first shatter, that's probably a good indication to go. So apparently he's waiting way too long between shatters, which is a good thing, obviously.
It was like a million years before he did it.
But to keep in mind, shatter gets easier for every person that dies because there's more space. So keep in mind there's going to be tighter on the first one, and if everyone survives.
No, no, so the unlocking I always lock when I play. Don't worry about it. Like, but I was in the fight. I'm not gonna like. There's no cleave, ISO.
The only cleave here is from other players.
I've actually need like 3 minutes because of his like house situation, so just like rest him in a moment. I think no, just equip like your most DPS gear you can for this attempt. Just pump the deeps, and then next week you will be off tanking it instead of Name. Because we're just using the big 2-3 warriors to like, because we have them.
DPS in bear form, basically. Let's see how it goes.
Experiment.
Any tailors want a pattern for a mooncloth bag?
No.
Where did you even get that from?
I'd take one. Cheers, mate.
No, a problemo.
But yeah, so you get knocked away. So you can see the outer edge of the room. Like you can, I obviously can't go in and show, right? But you can go like all the way. Like if you're here, if you get pushed towards the gate, right? You can go all the way up in this corner, right? And be like, oh yeah, can one pallet? Yeah, please. Croak, like I don't know, like can you just like do one of each? Because the mana difference between having like wisdom is like insane.
You can toss up all of them on the pole and then hopefully doesn't clip on the shatter.
It's probably more important that you do wisdom croak than light.
I'm sorry.
Cool. So survive the first shatter. Remember, mages can bobble it. Mages can block it. And you can bobble it. You can do a lot of things to avoid the shatter. You should also be able.
If you immune it though, you will still hurt the other person next to you. So use it as a last resort, and if you have bubble, you can move during the petrify to position yourself if needed.
Yeah, we need some priest buffs. Well, I do in my group because we didn't have Vassi.
Thank you. I'm ready now.
Log.
Move in.
Ready to move in. No. Steppy, you ready to?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like, so right after the first shatter is done, in order to be in range for all the totems and bloodlust, like once the shatter is completely done, you can go towards into the middle, get your bloodlust, and go into DPS positions. Ground slam coming up. Oh well, it's supposed to. Where are you? Stop.
Four,
move back, Rocket. Move back,
3,
Rocket.
2,
Briska's
1.
gonna die. Res Ang. Ang's group don't bloodlust yet, but other groups bloodlust. Once Ang is alive, you can bloodlust. Bloodlust. Make sure you focus on just surviving the next ground shatter. All you have to do is survive it.
And your second threat.
Njor is second on threat.
Yeah, just back out of melee, Njor. Just back out of melee.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Compromise ISO.
Should I end?
Yes, you should.
Fresh commanding person.
No demo on boss. New, please do your bear thing.
Njor, can you demo please?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Cool.
It's not improved though, but
It's fine, it's fine.
It's okay, I can't spare the reach.
I've seen a lot of room on the other side of the boss, like no range over there.
No, there is range. I mean, it's just you want to be in range of your totems as well.
aye.
Go on, slam.
If I didn't move at all.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Res bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, res bell once the thing is over.
He's got a soul stone.
Zei je?
Okay, Bell has a soulstone. Awesome.
Ja, weet ik niet.
Should rest now. Save it. Feather for now.
Grateful starting to hit.
As long as you don't get near healer or Sakrash and Brisket, this will be fine. And you should bandage yourself after this. You shouldn't rely on the healers. Like this one, you just bandage yourself.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool. Alright, just keep Brisket and Sack alive.
If any druid's got an innovate spare, please should have it.
Use it on our side.
I stand running out in 4. I have second drop.
Croak help heal. Alright, Njor, you're off tanking now. Njor is off tanking. Njor is off tanking. Njor is tanking. Croak is off tanking. Or Tiger, you need to get on melee. I don't know. You might die. Just pump name me full of heals.
Not bring empty gear.
Looks like you.
Bev just evasion in melee, so you take as many hurtfuls as you can.
Kunnen we een hele lader uittrekken dan?
Dit.
Wie wil dit even inschrijven? Dan in ieder geval beter bij.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Close. Couple less shadowed deaths is a kill.
I'm on 5-minute cooldown for Bloodlust, so it should be up in the fight at some point.
He's got a lot of health.
4.6 mil, I think.
Only 4.6 in Ixios.
Is it right?
Mm-hmm.
Ja, goed idee. Ja, dan ruikt het hier niet ook zo heel erg naar. Dan zet je die koelkasttemperatuur zo hoog mogelijk. Ja, dat zou kunnen hoor. Maar ja, het is nu 22,5 graden. Dat is echt wel een graad warmer dan vanmorgen trouwens. Hm.
I don't know if you're saying. So I got my 3-minute back. So I mean, potentially we could get another set of 3-minute cooldowns if we pop them right at the start, based on this kill time. Because I only got to use 2 because we did the Bloodlust in the second phase. So is it worth dealing on pull instead?
I got 2 Shadow Fiends with 5 minutes cooldown, so.
Yeah, but most DPS is 3-minute DPS cooldowns.
We could probably get the BL off before the first shatter, as it stands at the moment. Just make sure that we get the position first. It should be okay.
We can try that then. Although I'm still on cooldown for 3 minutes.
Yeah, everyone needs to run in and like buff up and stuff. So. Yeah, we'll do that then. We'll use Bloodlust and pull.
Just let me get him moved at least, though.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to get in position, so.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mark the shamans so everybody knows where the shamans are. I think that's a probably relatively good idea.
Oh. Somebody stole my cool dude X.
Yeah, I moved it from you to give you the one.
Moons aren't cool.
Only 1 rebuff for this fight.
Yes, okay. Shaman, just let me know when Lost is about to go.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well,
I don't know about the other 4.
I mean, they all should use it at the same time, so.
Yeah, it's up.
Everyone is ready. Take your health stones, get in position. Remember, don't nuke your balls off until it's in position. Everybody move in. Alright. Everybody is ready.
5, 4,
Careful with my
3,
mystery. Make sure
2,
Brisk gets aggro first.
1.
Harry.
Good. Alright, lost.
Derek.
You guys need to stay
Punch
below
your
Nene.
threat.
Round slam.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a lot of deaths already.
Don't verify, please. Let on the third do it.
Raising bell.
Yeah. Round slam coming up, potentially.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Just to give you an ank, you should ank.
Back to middle.
Oh, yeah, please. This position is like really. And you need to be in the middle. I know it's difficult, but
Sure. Just as Melly knows I'm gonna turn him.
because it gives the casters a lot more room to.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Connor. Kevin is sort of forcing me around.
Like a very rich star of no totems.
I'll stop.
They're in the middle.
Where am I?
Got him?
I'm bandaging. Don't worry about me.
Time to revert.
It's a long way between them.
Shatter.
Outrageous.
Come on. I'm like sitting on my cooldowns because I know I'm for pop him and.
Yep.
Njor's off tanking. Mimi's main tank. Mimi needs big heals. Alright, here it comes. Alright, I'm gonna fuck off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That means I need a lot of real big hit. I don't
Last
know how.
5 seconds.
Yeah,
Nope.
missed it. So how come the brisket?
I'm not wearing a gear
Rush,
set
but
for that.
shield block was still on cooldown.
Might have been parry haste.
No.
Eh,
1.4 between them. Just get yourself killed, by the way.
There's no way to know where you're going to be thrown, right?
Nope.
No, it's completely random. The direction and the distance.
It's horrible. Very, very bad mechanic.
And a lot of people got too close to brisket on one of them as well. Can't have that.
One of them, I was right up in the wall and people kind of walked sideways towards me. So, unfortunately, I can't help you there.
No, but
Just
that was the one very, very important thing I said is that you cannot go near the tank, so.
If I see someone running towards me, I just shout at them.
Yeah, let's talk.
I know the time I died, I landed with 5 other people, so.
God, you're just so popular, man.
I know. Everyone wants a piece of the nipple.
I mean, okay, so there is saying is 100% random is not also entirely correct because I basically landed the same spot 10 times in a row now. It is possible to sort of negate it, but it is too complicated to explain. Just learn WoW mechanics.
Yeah, we're ending up with the same people on our side at range.
One of the things to bear in mind is it never seems to throw you a short distance, right? So that's why it's also important to be spread out in general at the start, because it's going to probably knock you to the other side of the room. So if you're spread at the start, then it should be better. I think often there's like one side stacked at the moment, it seems.
Yeah, the better spread you are during like the normal phase, the easier shatter is. Like 100%.
Melee can spread around the back of the boss, for sure.
It can throw you a short distance, though. A couple of
Yeah.
us have been.
One time I
tossed
didn't
like
move
1
at all.
foot. Yep.
90 seconds on Bloodlust.
2 minutes. Well, probably 1 minute something, but yeah. Shite. I'm sorry, I'm not ready. Food buff. And Imana oil. No, an oil. Whatever. Pew oil. Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust.
Slow down.
Oh, Feather, look at you go!
4, 3, 2,
Come closer to me, direct.
1.
I was gonna block.
Good.
Buffs.
Close up.
Yeah.
I don't have a block. And if you still have your block, right, it's like if you're like, oh shit, like somebody can't move away, just tell them come close to me and you just block it.
I can stick on the bridge.
Okay. No worries, no worries. Go for.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Can we get a combo rest on Nostock?
Not in range of me.
Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Someone's getting it? Because I have a cooldown.
If nobody can get it.
Oh, can you get it?
I'm behind Worstek, Brisker.
It's
Okay, I'll
over
get
to
it,
us.
I'll get
Yeah,
it.
just get it. It's more important that Totems on Angle. Ground slam. Shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe I should be in range to stun these totems.
You're not in range of my fire totem because it's a big angry elemental.
I'm not in range of any of them, mate.
Look at him, he's angry.
That's what I said in party chat, mate. You're putting him at the foot of the boss.
Go on,
Alright,
guys.
focus up. Big heals, big deeps.
Suddenly I'm avoiding everything.
Okay, you can have the fire totem back. Thank you.
Hey.
Get him.
Hey, go Vassie, the big dog.
Grats. Easy kill. Grats, Chris. Squish less now, okay?
Likely.
Alright, let's figure out the loot real quick. Does anybody want more cards? Well, helm? Question mark?
Do you guys take screenshots?
We can. If so
It's the first 25-man raid, we got it.
I mean... Alright, look towards the gate, okay? Big cows in the back. Trolls in front of him. Undead somewhere, and then like random blood elves.
Blood elves behind the boss.
Namely, you used the fucking image. You
I did not use it.
I somehow don't believe you.
I mean, look, I can use it right now. There you go, the second one.
I hate you so much. Somebody take a good screenshot.
Oh, no, I still have a stone shield.
Good job, everybody. Let me just steal out the loot. Did anyone want the helm?
I maybe. Don't know.
My US. My US. It's a mongoose. Just a side joke. Fire is getting the boots of Big Ellie. Do we wanna make Briss less squish for Magtheridon by giving her the two pieces as like a one-off thing? It'd probably help. Do you use these two, Nate Briskin?
Which ones?
The helm,
legs and shoulders.
Legs and
Not
shoulders.
the legs. You can give them the.
Okay, you get the shoulders.
Maybe.
Okay, you use shoulders. You get the shoulders.
Use shoulders, yes.
And we'll figure out the other ones.
Yeah, use shoulders.
Do you want the helm, man? Like you said, yes.
Yeah, just give it.
Alright, so let's just figure out the... so I haven't actually like invested too much time in everybody's spec. Is there anybody where the tier 4 legs are like hyper this for them? For like this phase? Which is the warrior priest druid ones, by the way. Warrior priest druid. I'd imagine Bell and I, so Bell will probably use Vessi would use spell strike, I guess. I mean, mostly you have like you still have your tier gear,
It's
right?
really good for ferals, but I don't want to take any loot at this point. Well, of course I do, but
yeah, I'm just trying to figure them out real quick. All right, let me ask in a different way. Does anybody actually want the tier 4 legs of the warrior druid priest token?
Not legs.
Yeah, no one wants
I mean, I can take them, I guess. They're better in stats, and the 2-set bonus is really nice. I get the 2-set.
Yeah. Oh, you get the 2-set.
well, there's two druid pieces, two of the same pieces, so it would be 2-set immediately for whoever.
Yeah, Brisket gets the shoulders for big tongue. Alright. I mean, feather is sick. I'm just keeping to feather. Fuck it. Cross feather. Alright, so we need to decide now if we want to. I mean, we can try McFadden, but didn't really prep it as much. I kind of wanted to do.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
I have flask still.
Nothing else. People get to see the early mechanics.
No, I need to go
Infernal's
make a-
running around, you mean?
No, I had to go make a list. Go repair and chat trust, by the way.
You see, like the first phase is problematic when you do warlocks.
Oh, it is.
Santi, could you do a shield and chat while we're here?
Let me see if I've got the mats on me or if I need to go to the bane.
What are we doing now?
Yeah, I can do it. Trade me.
McFadden.
Where do I exchange the thing?
Aldo Rise, the Scryer Rise, like this vendor.
No problem. Oh, look at you and your fancy new shield. Wait, you're not wearing your fancy new shield.
I like my other shield. It's pretty.
Fucking trade that to someone else now, then you're wasted it.
Yeah, I'll take it. You don't want it?
Reroll goat now.
Where did you took the fly stack?
Okay, so okay, now I'm just gonna make a real broad statement here. A lot of us have played TPC, a lot of some of you haven't. Look at the maps, look at the tool tips, like where you requested and did stuff. Just just a tiny bit, because
No, it's fun explaining everything to Vassie.
no, the game is very obvious. One, or two, or three, or four. Repeat.
Anyone else needing a chance before I leave all the mailboxes?
The Naru have not forgotten us. Safety.
I'll be right back. Just getting a gem.
No, it's okay, Panini. It's like a spur of the moment thing. Like, if you can't go, it's more than fine, mate.
Summoning you, Stumpy.
What's it?
I was summoning you.
I'm here, I think.
Click.
Two recipes for solid star on the AH and no one's crafting the buggers.
Well, I'm being summoned to a raid where I'm.
All älskar Isabel.
Oh, look at Njor with his flying and all his wee crows around him.
A board with boards.
Any board.
Bud.
Board.
He doesn't get a choice, just invite him to the group, right?
Shit, man, 20. If we kill him, guys, we get a 20 slot bag.
One person.
One person gets a 20 slot bag.
Hell yeah.
Seeing as I never got a single Onyxia one, I'm just saying. You know.
Seeing as your opinion
You
is
got an
irrelevant.
Onyxia once.
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
No, he didn't.
In the end, didn't it?
Nope. Not a single Onyxia bag, even though I hosted fucking 10 million of the bastards.
I have 3.
See, you people should have been nice and passed for folks like me.
What is this?
You should have said something.
I should
Oh,
have
you,
watched
he
it.
complained every raid.
Yeah, I did.
Doesn't help. Alright, everybody's inside. Can we stack up and move up, please? Let me see if I can make the groups a little bit better. Maybe like this. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so I didn't really prep. I mean, I know how my opinion works, so just gonna go over the trash a little bit. So the trash mobs called Hellfire Warders. They're groups of 4. They do Death Calls, Rain of Fire, Shadow Ball Volley, Shadow Burst, Shadow Ball Pain, Nocebo Affliction. They're just really, really annoying warlocks. Which is just a warlock at the end of the day.
There is no difference.
It's a warlock with too much health.
And there's 4 of them, so all 4 tanks are tanking. I'll make my thingy here. Skull. Briss. Cross. Circ. Moon. Njor. diamond. Cool. Alright, let's move up.
Nostoc. I don't like this new look. Can you go back to what you had yesterday?
You mean priest look instead of everything?
I wouldn't have called that. Yeah, like I like the clown car look.
Let's see.
There should be a pat coming past here as well.
I'm checking him.
Yeah.
There's no. We're far away. We're far away. Let's just go. Worst case, we die. Oh no, my well buffs. Oh no.
Still got the crawl, mate.
Same. 10% DMF. Move out of range of fire, by the way.
They reset on knockbacks.
I help you.
Minus. No. There we go.
Joel's here.
Oh, patrol. Get your horses back.
Yeah.
Run
Just
out
kill
of the
them.
instance.
No, just kill the mob we targeted. I wasn't sure how far away the patrol were, so I was like,
So you lied. Okay, it's good to know, guys.
no, I said I didn't know how far away it was, so we just went for it. Doesn't matter.
To catch that shadow bolt interrupt, need to basically.
Alright, you need to not fall down on the wrong side of the citadel. Just telling you now.
The Lemmings game, so first wrong or wrong.
Nostoc's at the front. You're all doomed.
Nice. I did not die.
Rude.
Oh yeah. I was following Kaiku.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, big mistake.
Kaiku was probably following Vasi.
Only one person followed me. Only one person was correct.
Me and Njor are on the good side.
Yeah, I think going through the north gap in the wall is faster.
It's most certainly safer.
Oh, these guys respawned?
We didn't kill all them all.
Ooh, thank you.
I think you were the last one raised.
But thanks anyway.
Cool. But Pat patrolled away, so we should definitely pull him back to it.
Or we can do what Amy said in officers.
I don't even know if it can be interrupted, dude.
Can we try putting the tongues on it then, just to see if that works as well? to help?
Sure, so just try. Hey. The game is like 15 years old. I don't remember everything. Let's go.
I think that worked.
Yeah, I'm not sure it does anything.
Yeah, look it up afterwards.
Let's tap the global open, that's fine.
Nah, that seemed like a fast cast though to me.
Yeah, I
Patrol's
don't
coming
think
back
the
around.
tongues work.
But Link.
It's easier to get it though if you keep your GCD open.
Yes, I know you need to do both sides. Doing left first.
Left master is.
No, but
Yes.
Bev, can you go on Moon and interrupt on Moon, please?
It's a lot of difficult.
This spell looks like, mate.
Yeah, it's a physical debuff.
The spell looks like, mate.
Oh.
Going back up around, down to right side.
Oh.
Kaigo is the staff player now. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we've got the stuff from Curator.
Had to make someone take it.
Greedy.
Cool, nobody goes into the room. I need to fix this thing.
Oh, Nami, what's the name of that priest we summoned in here on the private server and he instantly clicked the cube?
Heal for sale.
First time I came here, we summoned in the hunter who had been grinding and his pecs on aggressive. Just went straight in there.
I would still say the priest was worse because he had to actively.
Okay, but can you like discuss about the fight? Because I'm trying to set up the assignments or something. Sorry, I'm like trying to do the.
Where do I even start?
Just start with phase 1. Like, just start with phase 1.
Phase 1. We need to kill all these channelers. Every time we kill a channeler, it buffs the others. There will be a lot of them, and I think we have a lot of tanks today, but we will not always have it. So what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna be putting, probably in the future, like a DPS warrior or something on the first one, maybe the first 2. And the derailed tanks will tank the later ones, with possibly taking 2 at the same time. There will be summoning Infernals. The Infernals need to be picked up. They're the feared, banished, tanked, whichever way we want to do it. And they cast have a good Shadow Man, which is a heal back to full health. It must be interrupted. After a set amount of time, Magtheridon will activate even if the Channelers and the Infernals are not dead. So we need to clear everything up, basically. And if there's anything still up by the time he activates, we still need to do that first. Once that's out of the way, Brisket will take Magtheridon and put him against one of the walls.
I've traditionally taken it next to the doorway. That's okay.
Basically, just wherever you're comfortable.
Wherever I end up, yeah.
Something he will do a lot is he will knock us around. It's like a tremor thing, like knocks you away, like boop, boop. It's kind of like the princess in Marathon, I guess. You get like knocked away in chunks. And usually what follows after this is that they will start casting Blast Nova. If this Blast Nova can only be interrupted by us simultaneously clicking all these cubes that the channels are at the same time. So what we need to do is we need to have groups set up, and we need to, the groups for them need to go to the orbs and be ready, the cubes, and they need to be ready for when the Blast Nova cast to all click at the same time. The Blast Nova has a cast time, like a wind up, and then it has a channel afterwards, and it's the channel that does the damage. It does like a Fire Nova tick multiple times. If you click the cubes during the actual cast, sometimes he will just cast again afterwards.
No, that's been fixed.
Oh, it has been fixed, okay.
It's been fixed today.
Okay.
Let me just find that, because I read the hot fix about it. I was reading about for Magtheridon back-to-back Blast Nova buck in Burning Crusade. Okay, over last week, place the file whether Magtheridon's buck and cast Blast Nova twice in representation when entering the final phase of his encounter. There are 2 ways to work around this. Okay. Yeah, make sure that Magtheridon finishes his cast and start his channel. Yeah. And then you might need a 15 ready.
Yeah. I would say this is what we should get used to doing anyway. Because usually he will start casting the Blast Nova right after the knockaround. So people need like a second to maybe 3 to get back in position to click. Because you will, even if you stand on it, if you cast that right before, you will get knocked away from it a few steps. To say, if you are in the cube group coming up, do not click until he actually finishes the initial cast and you see the channel begin. There's a really good indication for everyone to click at the same time.
Did the off tanks need to do much in the last phase? I don't remember. We don't need to do much, right?
No, the thing shouldn't have to do anything at all. So,
You're all
like,
on.
the tanks that go on the first 2 channelers could probably be wearing almost full DPS gear, and just switch to. So that should probably be me and. How many things will we actually need?
You normally use 3 for this, but today let's use all 4.
Yeah. Okay.
What are the odd numbers?
We'll get to it. Let me explain, and we'll get to it. Talk about this, and I'll get to it.
Yeah. In that case, I'll wear most of the DPS gear, and I'll take the first one, and Njor will take the second one.
Yeah, so I'll just go full DPS gear.
Zach, you should probably take 1 and 2, or you're 2 and 3.
I marked it as 2 and 3 because you need to be free for the boss biscuit. You need to be available.
Yes. So I need to take either 3 or 4.
Oh, you need to no. You need to take either 1 or 2.
Sure, then I'll take 1.
Yeah,
we can do that, and then I can take 2, and Njor can take 3.
Yeah.
Croc can take 4, and gonna be someone.
I take 1, you take 2 and 3. Njor takes 4, and Croc takes 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's 5 cubes in 4 groups. There are 5 names in each.
Mm-hmm. So the first orc group is Cav, Andy, Flix, Direct, Tiger. And the second orc group is Shu, and Stunty, Feather, Venice, Rocket, Nash, Lero, Sec, Crow, and it's Beth, Ava, Onata, so So what we're gonna do, right, is I'm just gonna make this real simple for it. Yeah. Cross. Triangle.
We leave 1 orb without clicking.
No, okay, no. Just a moment.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. But okay. So look at the marks on the mobs right now. Okay. Then look at the anchor assignments and the name, the way the names are written. Okay. So skull, cross, triangle, moon, diamond. So in the list it says Cap, Andy, Flix, Direct, Tiger. It means I have the spot where the skull was initially on the pole. Andy has was so on. Like, it makes sense, right? Okay. You're not working. Okay. So how the orbs actually work is that once the phase 2 happens, the little cube, right, that the challenge are next to, you can click on that. If you do not click it in sync with the team that you're supposed to click with, you wipe the raid. So when you're about to click, you target McFerrin, and you're like, oh, okay. When there's a channel up of Blast Wave, Blast Nova, and then like a cast type, and then you start challenging, and then we click. Immediately we click that. And it stops the cast, and we go back to DPSing, and the next team moves to the position of the cubes. You can't be on the cube, you just be next to it, and you be ready. Which means some of you, during the first attempt, are going to have very low DPS uptime because you're going to be ready at the cubes, and then once you understand how the position works and where to run to, we can optimize it.
We should stop casting basically to be ready to click immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use the indication like he casts the Blast Nova first, like he winds it up, and then a channel begins. Use the channel beginning as the indication to click.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I don't understand the angry assignments. Sorry.
Okay, so you don't need to care about the phase 1 thing at all. You just care about the phase 2. So the way that the debuff, right? So when you click an orb, you get a cooldown of 100 and you get a 3-minute cooldown to clicking the orb again. And it does it roughly every 50 seconds, which means you need a team of 20 people to rotate to do this. Okay? So on Blast Nova number 1, it'll be me, Andy, Flix, Dirk, and Tiger clicks the cubes. On Blast Nova 2, Ang, Ange, Fire, Stundy, Feather. On number 3 is Roka, Nash, Liro, Sek, and Croak. And on Orb, on Blast Wave 4 is Bev, Aphel, Onata, ISO, no, and then it repeats, just like it did on Lower Feb. So on Blast Nova 5 is Gruul 1 again.
Now I understand. So in the third click, I have to click a school.
Yeah, you have to click the cube where is the skull is now. There won't be a mark of the killer channel, so you need to memorize where it is on the room. Like look at the map and so on. Memorize it where like Theridon will be, because you should always be in the same place.
Yeah, so how, okay, so there's a cast. He does the cast to be ready to channel Blast Nova. He does the cast like and then he starts channeling the pulse. As soon as the cast is over, you click the cube. No, they do not have the beam shut. So there's also a phase 3. We will have debris falling from the ceiling, just like in Gruul, and it will stun the entire raid for 2 seconds. The ceiling will also collapse. So, like, yeah. If you get hit by collapse, you die.
Yeah, it's like the cave-in on Gruul that starts happening in phase 3, but it will one-shot you if you stand in it now.
Note that you can't stay next to the orb in phase 3.
Yeah, well, stand like a step away so it's not on top of the cube when you need to click it, because you still need to do the clicks in the last phase as well.
Yeah, the clicks never end. So if I am correct, this doesn't pull when you walk in.
No, it doesn't. It only pulls when you hit something.
Cool. So let's go. Okay, so the kill order is we're going anti-clockwise from the skull position, right? So the raid DPS should be standing over where I'm standing, because this is where all the fun happens.
And Joe, please misdirect triangle to me.
We will use the Bloodlust to kill the channelers, for sure. Right.
100%.
Let's just do a ready check. This helps see. It just helps see the fight. This is a bit more.
In phase 1, Warlocks should be focusing on banishing and fearing infernals.
What are you saying, Njor?
All the challengers activate on the pool, yeah?
Yes.
Yep. The moment someone hits one, they'll activate.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't know if any healers in range though. That's fair.
Somebody needs to go. Yeah, I think Feather. Wait, nobody needs to heal Njor. Guys. Healer.
McTheridon does not do anything until he activates, so you can stand beside them in the middle.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Everyone is ready. Pull time at 12. We basically bloodlust a few seconds after the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Folks getting trucked that away. You didn't interrupt someday. Need interrupts and everything. Yeah, Croak and no, you two can just be extending together. Let's see.
Can that volley be interrupted?
Yes.
I think we need an interrupter in every channel from the pool.
Probably. I think we are dying to... Vassy, you killed yourself with Shadow Word Death.
Jesus.
Lero died to volleys. Nami died to melee. Kaiku died to a fire blast. Damage taken. Me damage. Damage taken. Spell.
What happens if we just AoE him down and get him all down equally?
You die.
Okay.
You did that is not how you do this fight at all.
How many did we kill?
I mean, the DPS is fine. It's surviving.
Only 2, I think.
Yeah, but like normally, if you kill 3 before mag is up, you're doing fine.
Yeah.
So,
Because
like,
of getting 5k melee hits.
Yeah.
Near the end.
Yeah. Tanking 2, it was a bit of a slat, not gonna lie.
Let's see. So people definitely need to get
Careful when you get rushed, don't hit something.
Yeah, can people just come outside the gate?
I mean, just don't fucking AoE. Let me just mark up. So I need to mess up the gate. So when the burning abyssals land, they will melee and fire blast on target with the highest threat, like while up. So they need to be CC'd. So we probably 2 stack because like people that have no time to react to the mobs being summoned. Can everybody just like come out of the room so we can buff, please? Blocks.
Infernals always spawn a player, I think.
Yeah, but there's
So
a lot
yeah,
of players on
so-
top of it. Too.
Yep.
Also, shamans use tremor. There's a few.
I'm just gonna do this. So put a second name next to all the tanks. This is to indicate an interrupter that will just follow that target around to go with the tank. So on the first mob, Roka's job is to interrupt. On X, it will be stunty. On triangle, it will be fire. And the reason for this is they'll be stacked up, so I know you two can chain lightning and like use earth shocks. And then on moon, it will be Beverland, and on diamond, it will be Dirac. And once like Roka's target is dead, then Roka can go help another target, etc.
Okay.
Alright, let's move into the room.
Group 2's missing stamina. Or at least I am. Cool, thanks.
Salvation on door, please.
Won't have bloodlust this time. It's 5.
It's kind I just want to try the fight. I want to see the fight.
Oh, yeah,
right
I know.
more than I want to wait.
I'm just saying.
And also, if it's just not planned, so it's not. I just want to get like the basics down, so I have something to work on for first, though, basically. I didn't really plan for this, very much so. Like, I don't blame people for not being prepared at all. But I think helping seeing this, like, to understand how this works is such a help.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so there's no bloodlust this time, so you just gotta.
I can't interrupt that one.
Actually, basically go pick up one of Nami's targets, so he doesn't get choked.
Big triangle, I have less threats in it.
Inferno just got no CC. Need to move away from Infernos. You need to move away from Infernos. This rest also now, please. Just want to see the faces.
I've got it.
You're dead. No loot.
Do you want to take it back, Chris?
No, go pick up Njor's target.
Ah, sorry.
Thanks, Dad.
No. You're not relocking to a woodlock.
That's the keck, mate.
Yeah, I couldn't get all interrupts. Like, I was getting the volleys, but the heals, I was still on cooldown sometimes.
You kind of need 2 interrupters to cover everything.
But the thing is, we don't have.
No, that's fair. I think in theory the tank can get.
I mean, I'm counting on the tank getting.
We get the mends, and then everyone else can get the volleys.
I was struggling a bit since I'm tanking too, but I should be able to get it.
Well, I'll come pick up the second one after you. We have
It's fine if it's just one. I get slapped really hard, so I have to use a lot of globals.
Is the Infernal Summon on a timer at all? Because I felt like they came a lot quicker that time.
No, it's no, like.
I think they cast it when they please.
It's very important that once an Inferno is up, that you fuck off from the Inferno. But the problem is that you need to help with like so if you're mage, right, you can Nova them, and you can Frostbolt them and like slow them. And you definitely should. I mean, I already put shamans. I can't put healing shaman on assignment.
So when the Infernals spawn, I'll just go and look for them then.
Thank you, leader.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, because Flask about to run out, and I know some people have to go because this wasn't really a planned raid at all to go here because it's planned for Thursday. Is that we're just gonna stop for tonight because I can actually plan this for Thursday probably because there's no point like using like a second Flask for this, and then we can like figure out everything more smoothly.
People got an impression of how it's going to look then.
This is how TPC is. Like this is how every 25 raid is. No more MC Rufflecake.
Shit, it's hard, yo.
Boom, boom, boom. So okay, so before everybody leaves, on Thursday I put up this and Gruul's again, and on Monday I put up 2 Carazans. I'll post an announcement tomorrow, and then people need to answer me tomorrow. ISO. When you would like to do another cow run, so we can set up a 3rd run. So I can set it up. If it's like a specific time that works better or not. Would running later on the Monday work? Like if we started a group at like 20:30 or 21, would that help at all? Or is it like Monday's just bad? I don't have a bottle in a moment. Like we can just talk about it. Because if we could like start later on a Monday, I don't mind like having. I would guess there's some people who would prefer playing later.
Later is fine for me on Monday, but I don't have any trouble making the normal raid time.
Alright, 19:30. Okay. I'll think about it till tomorrow, and we'll sort something out. Again, thanks everybody. Good showing. It's good to do a 25-man raid and not like have to like fucking rotate half the guild out to do a 10-man raid. I know it's super awkward. I know it's gonna be benches and rotations because like phase 1 of TBC is just awkward because you have this fucking 10-man raid in the middle of it, and it's just like, ugh. Like it doesn't really allow for big unison of the guild.
Cap, a question. Do we plan on doing world bosses, or we
I mean, they
just...
spawn tomorrow. If you want to do them, I'm at work one day it's spawning probably. So like, if you guys want to do them, you can try. But I don't have any like official plans because like I'm just gonna be honest. Like I don't have any time to like sit down and like answer like a lot of things, and I do a lot of things right now.
Whisper some of us instead of Kvido.
Yes, please. And use Wowhead.
Wowhead forehead.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. See y'all Thursday for another fun night. I'll
Thank you for
do
the raid.
Please look up like McFadden. Please. Please have some send all these consumables away.
There you go, Fire. You are speedy boy.
Thank
See ya.
Just
No problem, thank you. Spell power, what do I need? Large and 8 timers,
I need spell power as well, but I need 5,000 more lower city rep.
You'll get it soon.
Huh?
He needs the same weapon you have.
Oh, I see.
Okay, you can just ask me. We don't have to like just like whatever this.
It's nice to raid with everyone again. See ya.
Bye bye.
Now I need to bank all these fucking green items with stamina. I don't have room for this bullshit.
I know, right? I have like
Druid life.
have like
No.
2-3 rows of like side grade items to mix and match for every purpose, and I hate it.
Well, the thing is, I have all these like really, really high stamp. Like, I have shit like this, right?
It's threat. I mean, eventually, when you're drowning badges, you can like swap them out for the like
Nope,
fire items.
because fire rest doesn't work on the boss.
GG.
So you just need big gear. I mean, we will probably kill it the first time if I up the distance, because Bell wasn't getting hit by blast wave, and I was like, I'm probably fine, but I wasn't fine.
It's fine until it isn't.
No, I need to start getting rid of more shit in my bags.
Bad feels.
Don't need that. Strap from holy water. Oh, engineering shit.
Use that in. I'm sure there's a place to use holy water somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh, well, okay.
That's a while off.
Your face is a while off.
You're impatient.
Reputation is the one from Botanica and so.
Botanica is Shatar.
Sorting for.
Still, okay.
I remember why to push the talk channel because we respect everybody. Because, special kid on the block.
May the stars guide you.
Tomorrow, guys.